Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to change the alternator on the 2020 Kia Sorento. Also, in this video we'll show you how to address a blinking light and how to tell a bad alternator. So my wife went to work and the light was blinking, and at first there was no problem. It started every turn, but the battery light was blinking on the dashboard. And after about 2 days, she lost power in the steering. So by that I could tell that it was a bad alternator, because if it was the battery, it would never started. Once there's no battery in the car. And the other thing I found out in my research is that a blinking battery light means the battery isn't being charged, meaning it's the alternator. A solid battery light, meaning it's battery problem. A next way I could have told that it was the alternator that went bad is that I went and I attached a computer to the Sorento, and it gave me the reading of low voltage. So right there, I knew that the problem was the alternator. And if you wasn't sure to begin with what's the problem, you have flashing light, power steering low, vehicle cutting off, not really turning on, you might want to check your alternator. So now that we have diagnosed the problem, we knew that it's the alternator that's bad in the Sorento. The next way you can tell if it's a bad alternator is if you turn the vehicle on, turn on the headlight, turn on all the power, and then you add a voltmeter to the battery. If it reads less than 14 volts, then you have a bad alternator, because when the alternator turns on, even if the battery is dead, it's supposed to throw off 14 volts. So let's go over it again. Turn on your car, having issues starting, blinking battery light, or a solid battery light. This means that either you have a bad alternator and a bad battery. And the way to determine or to eliminate which one is bad, first you can check your dashboard. If the light blinks, it's most likely the alternator. If it's a solid battery light, it is the battery that need replacing. And if you're not sure, you can attach a voltmeter to the battery with the car turned on. All electric systems go. Okay. Now when you're about to remove the battery from the Sorento, there is, oh shit, I didn't put back, there's supposed to be a bolt right here. You remove these screws here, pull this up, and then you take off the posting of the battery. Then over here, as I can see, the brand new alternator, because this is a post video. We have already replaced the alternator, but this is where it is located, on the passenger side of the Sorento. And the best way to access it, I didn't have to remove the wheel or anything. I just jacked up the front of the Sorento, and then I was able to access it from under there. So let me show you how it goes when we take it off. Hey guys, this is me underneath the engine, and right away we're looking at the air compressor right here with this wire connected to it. In order to remove the air compressor, you have to remove the hose, this connection hose right here. So this 10mm bolt has to be removed in order to get to the back bolt in the back. And then this is a next shot of the AC compressor. So I finally removed the AC compressor now, and we've gone ahead and got the access to the AC, to the alternator, and we've already gone ahead and removed the alternator because it's just two bolts holding it in. The major part to it is a 2020 Kia Sorento is going to require you to remove the AC compressor in order to insert the new alternator. And this is what the old alternator looks like, and it has one of the pulley wheels on connected to it. So I'm gonna have to remove the pulley wheel and attach it to the brand new alternator, which looks something like this. Okay, this is the brand new alternator, clean and new. As you see, there's no pulley wheel, but there is a space on the bracket which the pulley wheel should be inserted into. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it, and all I have to do is remove that center piece, which is the dust cap, and the bolt should be underneath there. You unscrew it and you'll be able to attach it to the next one. So I got a flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to pop the center cap to transfer it now. And it takes a lot more force than this. I'd already gone ahead and done a preemptive strike. And you're going to need a 14mm bolt to unscrew the wheel. Okay, so I've gone ahead and take off the wheel and replace it, and it's time to reinstall the alternator. I don't think I'll be able to show you me actually putting it in, but once you're able to remove the AC compressor, that's it right there. It's straight win-win. The most difficulty you'll have is removing the alternator after you pull the bolts, because it's kind of fused to the engine. What I did was pass a piece of wood down there, rest it against the alternator, and knock it until it popped out. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.